Families are saying that public trust and public health are both on the line tonight. In just a few minutes, they're going to try to convince the state to remove coal ash ponds near their homes in Belmont. Our Gaston County reporter Ken Lemon is live for us there now. Ken?
Yeah, these are people who 4 years ago learned that wells around their homes in Belmont tested positive for high levels of heavy metal. They said since then the state has repeatedly sided with Duke, the largest power supplier in the state, instead of them. They're hoping now the state environmentalists inside hear them as they decide how Duke should get rid of over 16.5 million tons of coal ash.
To do the right thing now.
Amy Brown plans to speak to state environmentalists tonight, expressing all of the frustrations of a mother who realized her well water can't be trusted because of fears of contamination from coal ash ponds at Allen's steam plant. She and many of her neighbors spent years drinking bottled water, then fighting to get a water line, but only if they agreed not to sue Duke.
Put this coal ash nightmare behind us.
Duke presented 4 options for the state to consider at Allen's steam plant and 5 others, including the Marshall plant. Covering coal ash would cost Duke $185 million. Moving some of the ash and covering it all would cost $280 million. Moving it to a landfill on-site, $558 million. Moving it to an off-site landfill, $1.2 billion. Duke wants to cover in place. Brown wants it all hauled away.
And they're sitting next to our rivers and lakes.
Coal ash is poisonous forever. These are elements. They don't break down.
Catawba Riverkeeper Brandon Jones will tell environmentalists capping the ponds won't contain the problem.
It's still going to be flowing laterally through the groundwater into our river, into our drinking water reservoir.
Duke spokesman Bill Norton says it will be safe with this synthetic liner over the ash covered with layers of sediment, soil, and vegetation. He says hauling it away would be expensive and time-consuming.
About 6 times the cost and 2 decades worth of truck trips.
And that Duke spokesman says no matter what, they will move the coal ash that is closest to some of those neighbors there. Well, this panel has until April 1st to make the decision on how to dispose of that coal ash. Live in Cramerton, I'm Ken Lemon, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.